it's Joe Tamargo from WetheadPumpRepair.com. All right, thanks for watching the dual repair series. We're in this video, we're repairing 2 Hayward Super Pumps at one time, all right? So this is part, like, step 3 ready. We've taken off the back cover. We have also separated the motors from the pump housing, and now we're about to take off the back switches and the capacitors. Okay, so what we're doing is we're using a nut driver just like this, and we're going to take off this bolt right here in the center of the switch, okay? So right here in the center of the switch, you'll see that bolt. We're just going to loosen that bolt up right here, and that's going to loosen up the switch right there, just like that, all right? I'm just going to move my motor a little bit. There we go. So you'll see that better. I'm going to loosen this bolt right here, okay? That will loosen my switch. And when I do that, there you go. You can see the bolt taken out right there. I'm going to put that in one of my back housings. There you go. Now that switch is out of the way. You don't want to lose this little piece of metal here, okay? There goes that little, like a little U-clip, okay? Now, here we go. We're on to the second motor right here. We're going to take the same nut driver, and we're going to loosen this same bolt right here, okay? And that's going to allow us to loosen the same switch. Now, like I said earlier, these switches are different because the models are newer. One is newer and one's older. The gray switch is a newer model, and the one with the white switch is the older model. Okay, so this has a different style screw. It's a smaller screw, and it also doesn't have that L bracket because it's molded in the plastic. You see that? That used to be part of it there years ago. See, they've actually molded that in the plastic. So people always ask me, "Oh, is it worth rebuilding my pump?" It's like, it's 25 years old. Yeah, because the older ones, see, they got metal in there, and the newer ones, see, they got the plastic. So there's not even that bracket there. So there you go. All right, so that is how you remove the switches. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the capacitors by removing the bolt here on the bracket. Okay, just like this. We're gonna loosen this up, just like this. Okay. You get the bolt out of there. And it still didn't come out. Isn't that funny? All right. There you go. And then we take the little bracket off. And then the little piece of plastic. And then your capacitor will come out of the way there too. Now you can see the stationary switch there. We'll be taking that apart later. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to take off this capacitor here. Same thing. We're going to take off this bolt right like this. And then that capacitor is going to get out of the way. All right, so remember, all parts are available at WetheadPumpRepair.com. Also remember to take your time while you're doing this. Take all the parts, see, place them. All right, there you go. Everything's out of the way. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start removing these switches. All right, so when we come back, we're going to show you how to remove the stationary switches. Then after we remove the stationary switches, we're going to show you how to put a wrench on the back of the shaft and remove the impeller. And then after that, we're going to show you how to rebuild the rest of the pump. All right, see you in the next videos. Peace.